Welcome back to another Pokemon Sun and Moon countdown video. There is something that I've been wanting to do for a very long time, or I guess since the map was revealed, because when the trailer dropped, a high definition map of the Alola region was posted online and it was like 100 megabytes or something crazy like that. So using this high definition map, I want to zoom in and analyze everything that I can possibly see in the Alola region. Obviously things that have some type of importance, not like building the building or anything. Alright, so this is mostly going to be unedited. I'm going to share with you guys my opinions and my thoughts. There's going to be a lot of guesses because after all, we don't know anything about these games, and a lot of the things that I'm going to say are guesses. I'm just going to point out the significant parts of the map because there are some things that you can tell are significant parts of the games. I'm not even exactly sure where we start off. Actually, yes I do, because this island over here was shown in the trailers a lot, so obviously this is where you start off. The other islands weren't revealed until this map came out, so anyway, I'm not exactly sure where we start off on the island, but if I had to make an educated guess, it would probably be where this house is right here. It's a little weird though because there's no other houses around it. I mean, my guess is there are some NPC houses that aren't significant enough to draw on the map, but maybe not. I don't know. This is a little weird. This could be the lab over here and this could be the house. It kind of makes sense, but at the same time it's kind of weird. There's also a little island here that you can probably surf to, but not until after the game. I mean, okay, so usually when you're starting off in your hometown, there's like a little area south of your house where you can surf and go and find items in, and I believe that this could be a really good area to do that. Another thing that I've noticed on the islands is that there's like a rocky border around them so that you can't swim out into the ocean. They all seem to have that, and you know, they don't have that around here or around here, but that's probably because you can't even surf. Like you guys can see they have this little border here, so it's kind of like a cliff more than anything else. So I don't think you can swim out into the ocean, but let's go back into the island that we were focusing on because we're kind of, you know, moving off subject here. Alright, so let's just travel as if we were actually going through the Alola region. So you start off in your house, you go to the lab. Again, this is just guesses. I'm not exactly sure that this is how it works. You have the Pokemon Center here. This is like the starting town. There's really nothing special going on here, really. And then you go up here. And then we have this other town with the palm trees. And maybe this is a gym over here. And then you go into the forest because something bad happens. There's like a waterfall behind this, or inside this forest. And I believe this is where you have your rival battle against Hoku. Is that his name? Hoku? I don't even remember anymore. I really don't, because the English name and the Japanese name, I don't know. It's just a little difficult. This is also another area. I believe there was a gameplay of Lily standing here, or it was some type of blonde just standing here with Slowpokes around her. And we're kind of looking at the map in a different perspective or angle, I guess. Because if you turn it around a little bit more, there was a gameplay trailer of the protagonist walking down this street, and there was like a Castelia or a Lumio City type of angle when you walk down this street, and obviously you have this type of department store thing maybe. This is also like another city with little buildings here. I think this is that can't be a Pokemon Mart, because if this is the department store, it wouldn't make sense. Plus, I believe there's a Pokemon Mart in every Pokemon Center now, ever since Generation 5? Is that what it is? Man, you know what? Don't even ask me. There's also another house here. It appears to have a pool for some reason. That's kind of insignificant though. Maybe it's not. I mean, if there's a house with a pool next to it, I don't know if that would be insignificant or not. There's also a weird looking building right here. I'm not exactly sure what that is, but it stands out from the other buildings. And then there's also like an empty lot, but there's not much detail to it, so there's really nothing I can say about that. This appears to be the place where you take a ship out to the other islands, because as you guys can see, there's many little boats or ships going to other islands here. So, I mean, that's the main way of transporting yourself to other islands other than fly. And obviously you're not going to have fly on this first island. I'm not sure how many gyms per island there are either. There could be this one gym here. Maybe this is another gym here, and I can't really see anything else that looks like a gym, unless this is a gym. But I hope, or I guess I don't hope, but I think that that's the Pokemon Lab. Unless, you know, plot twist, this could be your house, and this could be the professor's lab. I mean, that would be a little messed up because you'd be like, yeah, that wouldn't really make sense at all. There's also another little island, I guess you could call it, right here, but yeah, it doesn't seem to have much importance at all. It doesn't even, I don't even think you can go there because, as you guys can see, yeah, there's really no way to get there from here. We're pretty much done with this island though. There's like a little place here where they seem to be growing berries in the front over here. Maybe I'm wrong, but it just looks like some dirt for berries or for some type of farm or something like that. It also looks like you can go up this way, but there's really no end right there. I don't know why they would, you know, just a dirt path to your end, I guess. I don't even know why they put that there. But yeah, that was actually pretty quick, or maybe it wasn't quick and I just felt like it was quick because I was having too much fun. Okay, so now this is where the guessing game begins because I'm not exactly sure where we would go next. I mean, this is the legendary place, as you guys can see from that. Like, I mean, this isn't even a spoiler alert because this was shown in the trailers. You can clearly see that that's the platform where the legendary Pokemon were standing. So this is definitely not the place we go to next, unless this place is closed off and for some reason they make you go here. There's no buildings. It seems like there's no people here. So I assume that that's like post game or maybe close to like the end of the game. Maybe this is the place we go to next because this place here, it looks like an end game type of thing. As you guys can see, the snowy stuff, anything that has to do with snow reminds me of Endgame, alright? Because it's always been like that. Like, imagine or think about Platinum, think about X and Y. It's always been like the snowy finish. At least that's how I look at it. I don't know. But this looks like a more, you know, mid-section of the game type of place. And I believe you start off here because this is where the ship drops you off. It looks like a pretty calm place to start off your adventure on the second island. And you have a gym here to start off your adventure as well. I believe this is the third gym. I'm not really sure. Again, this is a lot of guessing. There's also a lighthouse here and what appears to be like a Chinatown type of town with a Pokemon Center. And the houses also resemble, like, you guys can see this little gate here. So it kind of looks like, it reminds me of Heart Gold and Soul Silver in a way. And there's also a graveyard here for some reason. This is a little weird. It's a little, I don't know. I'm getting some bad vibes from this place, so I don't really want to go here anymore. I'm not even sure how you get here. I think you have to enter like a little forest maybe, but I don't see an exit anywhere. So I'm not exactly sure how you even make it in here unless like you go down this road and you like go down this, the edge of the cliff or something, and then you... Yeah, it doesn't make any sense to me how you get in here. I'm still trying to figure it out. It's really weird because it doesn't seem to have like... It looks like it has an entrance, but it doesn't look like it has an exit anywhere. Okay, there's also something empty here. That's weird. There's nothing next to the Pokemon Center. Okay, so we're going to keep moving up. There's a bridge that you possibly take, or maybe you go through these woods. There's like a little area here that I'm not sure about. That's a little strange, but it probably just belongs to this area over here, which we will get to in a little bit. Anyway, so we have this bridge, and it takes us to this facility, or museum, or this looks way too big to be a museum. It looks like a building. I don't think that's the Pokemon League at all. It's too early. By my guesses, we would be the third gym badge, so I don't think this is the Pokemon League, but it's definitely some type of battle facility maybe, or maybe just a building with like history or just a bunch of sciences. Who knows? Up here looks like we have some type of golf course maybe, which is very strange, and it actually leads from this place. So maybe this is some type of golf club? I don't know, it's way too big. Again, it's way too big to be a golf club. I don't even know what this could be. It looks very strange, but it does look very important, so I can't really say much for it. If it is a golf course, it's probably like a mini game type of thing, you know, like the Pokemon musical and like the Pokemon contests and stuff like that. I'm not sure if that's what it would be though. It's very confusing. Again, this is just a bunch of guessing because I'm not even sure. And there doesn't seem to be an exit either. I mean, there's a little island here where there's probably like some items. But other than that, I don't see an exit, so, you know, how do you even get here? That's my question. Huh. That's very interesting because unless you go all the way up here and maybe cross down here, that wouldn't really make sense because it looks like there's trees and mountains and stuff like that. So that really wouldn't make sense. Maybe you have to go back through here. Maybe this is like an optional area is what it looks like. Because if this is some sort of facility or some type of resort, that's what it could be. It could be some type of resort, like a hotel and stuff. That's what it looks like. Because there are umbrellas here and a golf course. Yeah, it all makes sense. If this was some type of resort, like a battle resort, maybe, where you can battle people. I mean, you know, even vacation places in Pokemon, you can battle people. You can battle people anywhere. So it seems that maybe you do go through here, because it looks like there's maybe some entrance through here, and then you go into the city here, and this could be, that's funny because that looks like the Pokemon musical, but it's definitely not, because that wouldn't make any sense. It's funny because there was something that reminded me of Heart Gold and Soul Silver down here, and then we have something that reminds me of Black and White up here, but I'm not gonna look too much into it. I mean, this is probably like a new gym. I mean, it would be time for a new gym after doing all this stuff over here, especially down here too. So it would be time for a new gym. There is a Pokemon Center here. So like, I look at the Pokemon Center and that's how I can tell I'm in a new town or city or whatever. And we can also see, maybe this is the truck and the truck in the car from the concept art that we saw early on when Sun and Moon was announced for the first time. That's exactly what that looks like. I don't know what that is, and it seems there's a tunnel here, or maybe something. That's weird. Maybe you can rent a car from this place here. Get in the car. That would be really cool. So you can go up into the mountains. Looks like there's an entrance to the mountain here, but I don't understand why you would need a car to go up the mountain. And then where would you go? Yeah, that doesn't really make sense. I would rather take the more traditional route and walk through here, and go up here, and find myself in this, what's that place called? I don't even remember what it's called. The city or the town with Flannery in it. Oh my god, how do I forget stuff like this? I played this game so many times. I can't believe I forgot. Oh my god, no. I'm gonna think about it right now. Oh, okay. Lava Ridge, right? Okay. Anyway, that's what this reminds me of. But then again, there's like a little yeah, this is really weird. Some things just throw me off a little bit. Like, I think I know something and then I see something else and I'm like, what is going on? Right here looks like a roundabout. Maybe you can go in here. I'm not sure what that's for. A lot of these things look really small, but you got to think about it. Like, look at this building and look at this rock. This rock is bigger than this building. So yeah, if you make the comparison, this area is pretty big. And up here you have another Pokemon Center. This is where it looks really weird. It looks like a finger painting almost. Yeah, I don't know what's going on here. This seems, there's a Pokemon Center here, but there's no other buildings. And then you have this very mysterious waterfall cylinder type of thing. Yeah, I'm not sure where they were going with this at all. I'm not sure what would happen here. There's like no people here. There's no buildings here. This would be a pretty cool gym, but I don't see an entrance anywhere. You know what I mean? And, you know, there's a little log here or a plank where you can probably surf off of. But in case you were going to surf off of it, let's see. So you take waterfall, you go up this one, and then you go up this one, and then you go up. See, there's no way that that's possible. Maybe you don't even do, maybe it's like an attraction like the sundial. Like you go to the sundial, but nothing really happens. So maybe this is something like that, because I'm trying to pretend I'm doing, like I'm using waterfall on these, but there's no way, like it doesn't take me anywhere. Like it takes me to this one right here, and then it ends. There's no way to make it down to this one, and there's definitely no way to make it here. And even if you did make it down here, what is down here? Nothing, but the water seems really weird here. It's like, yeah, I don't know what's going on there. That's a little scary almost. All right, so, okay, so how would I get over here? That's my question, because there seems to be another Pokemon Center right next to some building. This could be another gym, but it's very secluded. I'm not sure how you would get there either. Maybe if you went through the forest here and you came out and then you went into the, maybe. I don't know. But that's pretty much it for this area, I believe. Actually, there's another little area right here. Maybe you can go down here, surf, and then end up there for whatever reason, for whatever reason you may have to go to this island or rocky area, because I don't really see one. It would be really cool though, because look, there's an entrance here, so there's definitely something in here. This is probably like an inside thing that we can't see in the volcano. And you know, Volcanion could probably be in there. I'm not sure. It looks like a pretty big heated area, and it seems like a perfect area for Volcanion to be in. But let me see if I missed anything. I don't think I missed anything. So let's move on to the possibly final area. I mean, the final area is right here. But we have the second to last area, I guess. I'm not sure how this is gonna work again. So anyway, it seems like this boat is headed over here to this harbor. So this is where we would go after clearing all those other gyms. By now, we'd probably have 5 badges or 6 badges. So let's continue. Okay, what is this? What? So now we have a tin tower type of looking thing. That also reminds me a lot of Heart Gold and Soul Silver. You got water, you got... This kind of reminds me of like the Bellsprout Tower or like the Tin Tower or something like that from Heart Gold and Soul Silver. It just has that feel. The area over here also has some type of... It matches, but it doesn't have a Pokemon Center, so I'm not even sure I can call this a town or not. And then there's also houses here that are kind of covered by the snowy environment, or you know, the snow from this mountain here. But you know, there doesn't seem to be a Pokemon Center here, so I'm not sure what to make of this, unless this is like a makeshift Pokemon Center, but that wouldn't really make any sense. And then there's an area over here with this building. Looks like a really weird building. Like, I don't know, all these buildings stand out to me. Even though they're probably just normal buildings, they just stand out to me because the design is a little strange. Not in a bad way, it's just strange as in they stand out. What I'm trying to figure out though is, how do you get up the mountain? Maybe like through this road, because it seems like this road just ends very suddenly. But then again, you can also go down this road, so maybe there's like a little path down here that leads you. Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. What? Or maybe the mountain is covering something that I can't see? Okay, this is really weird because I'm not sure how to get to the other side. Yeah, that's a little strange. I'm not sure how you would get to the other side, but let's pretend that you go in through here. You probably come out through here. Okay, that makes more sense. And then you go down here, or you come up here. I don't know. Or you go, okay, maybe you go under this, through this, and then the gate needs to open. Maybe this is closed off because you need to do something. And yeah, I don't even know. I don't think that's how it works at all, because this doesn't make any sense. You would probably be dead by the time you got down here. And this is actually the Slakoth Hotel that a lot of people have been talking about. A lot of people thought that this was going to be based on what was it? I don't even remember what it was. But you know, based on this, people thought it was going to be like based in South Asia or something like that. But yeah, that wasn't the case at all. Okay, so we have this. Yeah, this is weird. This is a weird place. Very secluded area, very deserted place. Looks almost scary, but I guess it's the type of vibe you're supposed to be feeling at this point in the game, since, you know, you're so far into the game. And now we have a Pokemon Center finally, and then a place like this again. I don't understand why there's so many squares like this, like all over the map. I've been seeing squares like this, and I'm not exactly sure what they're supposed to be. I think they're just placeholders, maybe, but that wouldn't make sense because they already finished the map. They wouldn't release the map if, ooh, this is not just a placeholder. This is a platform that goes up the mountain. As you guys can see, there's a platform that actually brings you up the mountain, like an elevator. That's very interesting. That's really interesting because you don't actually go in the mountain in a cave. Well, that's what I'm seeing from this platform. Maybe there's another way to get up there, but it really doesn't look like it. And then you go into the Pokemon Center, and then that's probably a gym. Yes, that's probably a gym. It doesn't look like a gym, but it's probably a gym. And if it's not a gym, then it's probably like a special area or something, because as you guys can see, they make it very dramatic. There's gonna be probably some like 3D, I guess, cutscene where you go up here. You know how you get to Mount Chimney? Something like that. I know I'm comparing this to like a lot of other games, but there's really, I mean, what do you want me to do? I don't know anything about this place, so that's my only way of describing things to you guys. So I guess after you go up there, if you were even allowed to go up there yet, you go down here and there seems to be like a haunted type of place. This place is like broken down. It looks like abandoned. So I don't know. I feel like you would find ghost types in here. And then you go down through here and there's another type of building, which could be, that's very interesting. I don't know what that could be. It looks like some type of stronghold almost. I don't know. Very strange. By this time in the game, you probably have surf, so you'd be able to surf down through here, in here. So this platform, another platform. Why are there so many I feel like these platforms have some type of significance. Maybe there's a helicopter somewhere that takes you to the islands. I mean, it could be. I'm not gonna, I'm not gonna cross out any possibilities here because it could happen. But then you surf up here. This is all starting to make sense now. And then you go to the Pokemon Center. There's another type of RV or maybe some scientists. Some scientists could definitely be in there. I could see that definitely because there's nobody around them. Perfect place for scientists to do their work. There's like a bushy area. There's some water and maybe a brand new Pokemon. I don't know what that is. It's probably just maybe just some paint that got over there because that doesn't make any sense at all. So then you would go in through here. Whoa, what is happening over here? It's probably like some type of forest. You know how to get to, is it Lavere Town? Where you fight Valerie. Maybe I'm way off, but where you fight Valerie, the fairy type gym leader, there's like a swamp. It almost looks like that. And you go up here, and then there's a this reminds me of like the Safari Zone, but it's definitely not the Safari Zone just because of this. This reminds me of the Safari Zone for some reason. And then these lights, like the National Park, it has some type of feel like that. But then you have this. What is that? Oh my god. Looks like the water's actually moving in circles here. As you guys can see, it doesn't seem to be just water. It seems to be actually circulating around this platform here with it looks like some type of ritual. There's 8 of these not tombstones, but like rock things. I don't even know what this could be, but it looks like another platform where maybe a helicopter could land. I don't know. Strange, very strange. This is probably the strangest area of them all though, because it's very closed off and it looks like they want to be closed off. Maybe like a virus or something broke out. I don't see any other reason why a city or town would be this closed off with this much security. Like, could there be a virus in here, a disease, or maybe this is like the enemy place? It's very strange because I wouldn't see it being the enemy's strongholds because there's a Pokemon Center in there. There's houses. This could not be the headquarters. I mean, there's houses and then there's a big building here. It looks almost like a town with a gym and a Pokemon Center, but for some reason they decided to close it off to everybody else. And this could be the 7th gym or maybe the final gym. Or, I mean, this doesn't seem to be the final gym because it has those satellite type of things, those receivers at the top of the building. So maybe this is like a scientific, a lot of these things look scientific to me. I don't know why. And then there's a Pokemon Center here too, so that's a little weird. Anyway, I think we're done with this entire area. There's a lot to see. There's a lot to do in this place. Wait a minute, there's one little thing that I missed over here. What is this? You guys see what I'm talking about? There's like little platforms that can't be explained. And you can obviously surf to this one. But it doesn't make sense, like, what could this thing be? I can't think of anything at this moment. Like, I really can't. I'm trying to see if I missed anything else because that's definitely something that I don't want to miss. I don't see anything except for this. Looks like a black ship where everything else is just you see, this is like a very evil looking ship, whereas these look normal to me. Very strange, very strange. So this is the moment that we've all been waiting for, the final place. Maybe there's no harbor. I don't even know where we would start. Probably over here. This looks very strange. There's like a tree in the middle of all this. And it almost looks like Pacific Log in a way because of all the logs. It has a very strange shape. And the tree in the middle is very unsettling. I don't know why that would be there. It's a very odd place to put a tree. But I believe you would start off here. Maybe go through here. This is probably like a test of sorts. And then you have I don't know. A very weird structure. This almost looks like the place leading to the abandoned hotel. You guys know what I'm talking about? There's like a place like this in X and Y as well, where the walls are cracked like that. And this looks like some type of maybe geyser. Not sure what this place could be here, but it looks very dangerous. I mean, by this point in the game, everything is going to be dangerous. You go through some trench. Oh my god, this place looks extremely dangerous. And then, I mean, eventually after going through there and coming out through here somehow, going through this bridge, and then ending up here to fight the legendary. This might be a post-game thing. This might be like right before the Elite Four type of thing, but I'm not exactly sure how that would work. There's another bridge here, and maybe there's a giant tree. There's like a giant tree right here after this bridge that you can probably enter, maybe not. Weird. This is really weird. You know, there are like so many Pokemon that we don't know about. Like maybe a third legendary could be here. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense at all. But this island itself is just very mysterious. There's another island here that can't be explained, but it's probably just an island where you can catch Pokemon. You know, like Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. Hopefully it's not like that, but you know, you see this and it kind of makes you think about stuff like that. You know what I mean? And these clouds over here, they're probably hiding other things as well. We just won't know until the games actually come out, because there's no way, you know, if they're hiding it in the map, then there's no way they're going to tell us anytime soon. This is the last thing that I wanted to go over with you guys, because for some reason, I really feel like this is the Pokemon League. There is no other place on this map that looks like the Pokemon League. No other place. It just doesn't fit anywhere else but this place, and it looks very flashy. There's also a helicopter pad, and we've seen those helicopter pads in other places, such as this. I mean, wait, whoa, what just happened? I don't even know what just happened. Okay, helicopter pads like this. There's probably helicopters in this game and we just don't know about it. Not yet anyway. But, I mean, look at this place. It just looks like the Pokemon League. Think about Generation 4, think about Generation 6. This just looks like a Pokemon League to me. It's in the shape of a Pokemon League. It looks flashy enough, and it's in the middle of all 4 islands. It just makes sense. It wouldn't make sense for the Pokemon League to be on one island. It wouldn't make sense for the Pokemon League to be secluded and be in the middle of nowhere where nobody can reach it except for the people qualified. It makes sense. Some of you guys may be asking, what about the Victory Road? I don't know. I don't know what the Victory Road could be. I mean, this could be the Victory Road. This could be like a test of some sorts, and then you get the legendary, and there you go. Then you get access to this place. I mean, that wouldn't make sense for the other trainers. Or maybe this building is the brand new Victory Road, which is not a Victory Road. Or maybe it is a Victory Road inside. Or maybe like a Victory building that you have to defeat all the trainers in. I don't know. I'm just making stuff up. But it definitely looks like you have to do something in here before you get to this building, which could or could not be the Pokemon League. The limited edition Pokemon Sun and Moon starter t-shirts are now available on teechip.com. They will only be available for 1 week, so don't wait too long. You can find links to the shirts in the description below. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to click like, subscribe, and I'll see you all next time.